Form Builder from Induction Zesty Patient Portal. Once you've signed in to the Patient Portal admin, scroll up to the top menu bar and you will see Forms. If Forms is not appearing, you will need to ask your Patient Portal administrator or support team to enable this functionality and feature for yourself. Select on Form, and there are a number of options on the drop-down. Select Form Builder. Here you have a list of draft or published forms that you have access to. To create a new form, click New Form, and you have the option 1. To create a fresh form, or 2. To clone from an existing version. For this session, we're going to focus on creating a form from fresh. Start afresh. Select a title. This is the title that will be displayed to your patients. The identifier is hidden from your patients. It's just a shorthand name to uniquely reference the form so that you can find it with ease. This can only accept numbers, letters, and certain characters. It does not accept spaces, and any spaces you wish to use need to be with an underscore or a dash. Like so. There is the option here to create a description. This is the description that will be presented to the patients. Clicking Preview allows you to see how this would appear in the patient portal. Click Next. This agreement is to ensure that you have authorization to create a new form. It tells you what the process is and that it will be created as a version 1, and also to run through that you have the intellectual property and copyright to be creating this form. This is where some forms and questionnaires have been created for the trust by a third party, and the copyright may sit with them. So you need to consent that you have permission. This creates the basic form. All forms automatically are created with a welcome, do you want to submit your answers, and a thank you. All content on these pages is editable and can be tailored to your requirements. To create your own questions, select New. Choose which type of question type you would like to have. You are able to select single choice, multiple choice, Integra, and any of the options that are displayed here. As this is a quick question function that I'm going to be demonstrating, I'm going to go with single choice. As this is to confirm an appointment, I'm going to simply put the title as Confirm Appointment Attendance. The identifier, again, is for you internal use only. Form Builder works on an alphabetical logic, and as such will insert your questions in alphabetical order. The more questions you have, the more complex this can become. So we suggest using number formatting as an alternative, working in 10, 20, 30, and so on. This allows you to simply change the order and using numbers where appropriate. In this instance, the first question will go in as number 10, a second question will go in as 20, 30, and if I needed to insert one, I could then put one in at 11 to follow on after the attendance question. There's an option for a description, which adds an explanatory note to support patients for clarity and why it's important. Again, this can be tailored to the needs of your trust and service. Click Save. You can see the question has gone in order. The next step is to select the response that you want the patients to choose. You can click on response, add an option. Yes, I'm going to attend. And every option must have a routing to where the next page is to go to. For this basic form, we want it to go to the submission page, and the submission page onto thank you. The same for no. Again, we want it to go to the submission page. And then the last option, once you've selected those, click add, and all of those options are selected. And the text is all there. The next step is to test. Form Builder will automatically notify you if there is an error with the form. This is saying it is unable to test the form because there is something missing. It itemizes what is the requirement of a form and then highlights the error that it has found, which in this instance is on the welcome page. It's also telling us that every page needs a next page. If you click on welcome, it will actually take you to the error, and you can see there was no next page selected. The next page from welcome I want to have is confirm appointment attendance. Click test, and now it's telling us that it can perform the test and that we can start. This replicates the mobile experience. Here we can see confirm appointment, presents a welcome message, the question that is of importance, am I sure that I'm happy with that answer? And this is the check submission page. This allows the patient to change their mind and to also reconsider the option that they've just selected before they make a final submission. And submit. Then the thank you message appears. Again, this can be tailored to your own trust requirements. There is an option here to download the test results, but I'm happy that I've gone through that without any issue. The last step here is to select the message templates before I can publish it. Because this is a brand new form, I have to select the text messages and the templates that I wish to use. You have to make a selection for each one of these options. So invitations for unregistered, and invitations for registered users, and reminders for unregistered, and reminders for registered patients. You select on each one. The text messages have already been pre-populated and formatted by your trust. In this instance, I'm selecting the unregistered patients for Form Builder Invite. It shows me the wording, which is uneditable because these are set formats, but I must press save on each option. Once all the templates are selected, you can go back to the form, and now publish this version is now available.